Hello. Welcome, guys. How are we all doing? Good, I hope. Frog, I see you're here spamming my chat feed. Please stop that. Gamer, Mario, Enclave. Hey, Art, what's up, man? It is a murder mystery game with anime girl detective, so it's obviously much better than the average murder mystery game, I believe. It's like a visual novel type game where there's multiple endings based on how you interact with the other characters and how you progress through the story, so I'm interested to see how they go. Let me know how the sound is, by the way. Because this game doesn't have any options for resolution or windowed mode or not windowed mode or how long it or how loud it is or any of that stuff, so please let me know if you can hear anything. Granted, it's just the menu music, so it's not going to be too loud yet, but just in case. Hey, what's up, Lopez? Hey, guy. Sapo, you're a simp for this girl? She is quite the cutie. I relate to her. Especially with the bags under her eyes. To reveal the stress from work. Except I don't relate to the sloppy tying of the tie. I always have mine up there. Is there a better kind of murder mystery than with anime girls? There's nothing better. Everything is better once you add anime girls. Give people a minute to join. This is an older game. I just kind of felt like playing it. I don't know. It's been sitting in my Steam library for a while, and I was like, oh shit, I should play that. So here we are. Oh, hey, Cook. Long time no see. It's hard to picture you in a suit. Oh, well, for my old job, I used to have to wear it every day. No, JPFR. She's like Kyoko. Probably. Well, we'll see, unless she's not good. I don't understand the YouTube analytics thing anymore. It, like, never accurately tracks how many people are actually here. It's weird. Oh, well. That's fine. You know what ad I'm sick of seeing on YouTube? Is that ad of the two old guys sitting in the lawn chairs. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. You know, we don't see eye to eye much anymore, but there's one thing we know, and that's usually where I skip, because that's when the 5 seconds are up for you to be able to skip the ad, but I'm so sick of it. But not as sick of that ad as I am of the, that one fucking soap ad. You guys know what I'm talking about? The soap you shower with? I fucking hate that one. Is this your first time playing this game? Yes, it is. The soap ad is good? What do you mean? I hate that soap ad. That's the only ad you never skipped. What? Why? This is a soap for men. Real men. The manly soap. I hate it. I hate it. Especially because it's so long. Because normally when I'm like, you know, I'm in the shower, I'm like listening to music or something on YouTube. And I have to like, you have to skip the ad because it's so long. Like there's a bunch of other ads that are like 10 seconds, you know, like an ad should be. But that one's like 5 minutes, so I gotta like lean out of the shower and use my wet hand to like touch my phone screen, and I feel bad about it every time. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's like a 5-minute ad. Alright, that's enough of that. We can probably get started now. Your ad block gets rid of YouTube ads. I don't have a ad block for on the iOS. I don't think there's an ad block. Shower scene at 10K? Sure, why not? Considering we're probably never reaching 10K. Nice thumbnail. Yeah, thanks. I thought I would, she's in a suit, so I thought I would be in a suit. Though technically she's not in a suit. She's in a dress shirt and a tie. With, like, a trench coat. And her little, like, detective badge, I guess? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's get started. We've been waiting. We gave people, like, 5 minutes to join. Let's get it going. English, please. Consider your actions. The decisions you make will change the world around you and how your story unfolds. Autosave makes every decision final. There's no going back. Click to continue. Thank you. Oh, there's cutscenes. Oh, never mind. Is this... Are we playing? Oh, she goes where you click. Tanaka. What? Are we buying stuff? We are the waifu cook. Is the audio still too loud? Let me know, real quick. Now that there's actually music playing, I can adjust it if necessary. I'm playing as Detective Aito. What's your badge doing in a place like this? Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, Criminal Investigation Bureau, 4th Division. Oh, it's bloody now. Where are you?
Hi.
What happened to all the... What happened to the redhead? On the thing. Superintendent Yukimura. Aito, where are you? I've been trying to reach you for 20 minutes. I guess this means you've heard about his phone. Yeah, Saki told me. I'm on my way to Shinjuku now. I couldn't wait for the uniforms and miss another chance. We've narrowed down the GPS signal to the back alley of the east part of town. You're the only detective I trust that's near it. That said, I'd be an idiot not to send in a team behind you. What's going on? Lucky for us, it doesn't look like it's moved in the last 40 minutes. What's your ETA? I should be there in about 10 minutes. How long until your team arrives? So question, wouldn't they give her like a cop car to arrive if she's the detective? Or maybe we're just going for the subway aesthetic. We'll go with that. At this rate, why do they have a little picture of the character talking instead of the sprite like over here? We could have the other character sprite, right? Anyway, at this rate, about 20 minutes behind you, Aito. We have no idea what we're walking into, so no heroics. Find the phone, discover what you can about how it got there, and then report straight back to HQ. Understood? Hey, what's up, Godot? Yes, sir. Hey, Sumi. Welcome. I know this one's been especially tough for you. He's your partner, and I understand that you want to be the one to bring him home, but well... Are you going to be okay back in the field? I know it's been a while since the, incident. So you can't blame me for being a little hesitant. What does that mean? What's up, Renato and Wingman? Remember to keep an eye on your spin attributes from time to time by pressing the escape key. I'm taking a big risk in trusting you with this, Aito. We can't have another repeat of Kamakura. What's happening? What are my spin attributes? Can she use spin? Is that a JoJo reference? I'm fine, sir. I have everything under control. Hey, GC. I'll report in once I find the phone. Behind the pleasantries, it's plain as day that Yukimura still doesn't trust me to be on my own. The day Tanaka went missing, the uniforms completely ruined the crime scene. There's no way I'll let that happen again. Hold on, Tanaka. I'll be there soon. Ooh. She's real cute. Obviously why I wanted to play this game. Cute girl. Murder mystery. Beautiful. Recipe for success, in my opinion. 5 days ago, my partner, Detective Kazuki Tanaka, vanished after leaving Police HQ. There was no sign of him and we had no leads. From one of the most populous cities on Earth, he simply disappeared. That is, until an hour ago, when his phone was mysteriously switched on. Tracing it led me here, to this grimy road on the east side of Shinjuku. Nothing good ever happens in this part of town. Are we playing Yakuza? Okay, so it said press the escape button. Sand stable. What does that mean? Oh, this must be my sanity? Professional? Wait. Incompetent, no stressed. Oh, there we go. Sanity. Professionalism. Investigation. Ooh, I have a point investigation already. Neurosis. Stressed. That makes sense. Oh, now there's settings. Now we're in windowed mode, but hang on, I probably need to... Okay, never mind, I didn't need to do anything. Oh, beautiful, that means now I can have chat next to me, so I don't need to look up. I don't know why these settings are not available at the main menu, but whatever, not my problem. Music is pretty fire. Hey, what we call life. Welcome to the stream, buddy. This is definitely not a visual novel. I think it is. I think I would class this as a visual novel style. This is a side-scroller point-and-click horror. I don't think I'm gonna be like shooting bad guys and stuff. I think I'm just like clicking stuff to progress the plot. Maybe I end up starting doing stuff. I could be wrong. Wait, why is the game now not showing on the... I just realized I was playing, but the game is not updating. What the hell? Excuse me, game. Please. Alright, never mind. Let's change it back to full screen and see if it updates. It didn't. Fantastic. Okay. The game hasn't crashed, it's just like OBS has crashed. I'm gonna exit game real quick. I don't want to restart Steam, thank you. This is the thing with these indie games, you always know the shit is like, I always leave Steam up because it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna crash like 12 times. Oh. Okay. So, what are you doing? I have an idea. A workaround. I'm just gonna... real quick, change my wallpaper and make sure I don't get banned from YouTube. Wow, what a cool background. Check this out. Look at me. Being a pro streamer, I got a workaround already. We'll just use that sick desktop capture mode. Perfect. Fixed it, don't worry about it. That looks awful? What? What looks awful? Clearly see the borders? What do you mean the board? Oh. Hang on. There, fixed. Right. Nailed it. Oh my god, can you look at everything? A shabby looking bar with a butterfly logo on the sign. Top is farther up than the bottom. Yeah, who cares? Here, fine. A shabby looking bar with a butterfly logo. A hostess bar, watered down booze exchanged for fake smiles and a girl to laugh at your jokes. On a normal night, there's no way I'd look for Tanaka here. Tonight's not exactly normal, though. What does this do? It's kind of annoying that you can't just hold a direction to walk in it. I want to peruse the street first before I enter any particular place. Doesn't look like anyone's been home for a while, but I wonder who would want to live in a street like this. Whatever was drawn was someone tried scrubbing this off but gave up halfway. Investigation +1. I literally said I switched to the wallpaper, Frog. What a stretch. Pretty normal for a... What a stench. Pretty normal for a dumpster, I guess. Here we go. Blood. No, only fresh red paint. Whole thing reminds me of Kamakura and that girl. But there's no time to dwell on the past tonight. Some sort of warehouse or storage building. No clue what type of company it belongs to, but the dumpsters are definitely theirs. Oh, wow, I just sprinted. How'd I do that? Oh, look at us, we're moving now. The small old wooden emblem on the door is so worn I can't make it out. Makes you wonder what kind of stores used to be there before it was cannibalized by the bars. Doesn't look like anything of value in here. Let's exit. For such a grimy looking door, that sure is a fancy looking lock. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. So can I just start like, oh no, I can't enter that place. The small bar doesn't seem to have a lot of customers, but there's a good view of the street from the storefront. So we either go to this place or the Hostess Bar. I would like to go to the Hostess Bar. In my opinion, the smaller a chicken skewer place is, the better, at least. That's what I used to tell Tanaka. Closed. Not like I have time for chicken tonight anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna just ignore this guy. Hello.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Detective Ito of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Oh, nice. The sprites have arrived. Perfect. Could smell the cop on you the minute you step through the door. Yeah, sure, ask away, but make it quick. It usually starts getting busy around now. The pixels are quality on this lady, but I am blocking all of the quality. I apologize, my webcam is in the way, but there's no place I can put it. I don't care about her attitude to the police. She runs a dive bar. Obviously, she hates the police. Had any strange customers tonight? Seen anyone out of the ordinary? Wait, why is this guy here if she's saying the bar's not open yet? Who the fuck is this weird guy? You for a start, but no, detective. It's business as usual. Okay, thank you. There's a lot of... Whoever made this likes purple, and I just want to say I respect purple as a color. Don't talk to me. Listen, honey, as much as I love to keep shooting the breeze, if you want to keep talking, you can buy a drink like everyone else. The hostess seems pretty cagey. She might open up after a drink, but then again, maybe not. Need to be careful. I don't feel like she's gonna tell me anything. Goodbye. If she said nothing out of the ordinary, she's not gonna know anything about Tanaka. I don't drink while I'm working. Funny, I don't work without drinking. Sorry, detective, I can't help you. Evening, sir. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? And what are you supposed to be, then? I think this one's with the police, honey. Detective Ito. Police, huh? My name's Goto. Is the gun real, too? Why don't you let me buy you a drink? Maybe you can show me your gun, and I can show you mine. Charming. How about we stick to the questions? You seem like a regular. Have you seen this man tonight? Oh, is this Tanaka? Oh, is it by partners? Are they also partners in their personal lives as well? Yes. I don't know. See these glasses, Detective Otto? My eyesight's not good. Why don't you come over here and sit on my knees so I can take a closer look? I'll pass. Listen, I tried to help you, but if you don't want it, that's fine with me. Oh, I can't even get the drink now. The decision has been made. I got an achievement for being sober. Not the usual achievement I would expect in a game like this. Well, this guy runs a fancy place. I'm Detective Ito of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Jesus, why can't I read? Would you mind if I asked a few questions? No problem at all. You can call me Daizo if you want. I haven't done something wrong, have I? No, nothing like that. I was hoping you could help me, actually. Have you seen this man, maybe sometime tonight? Hold on. Mind if I take another peek at the picture? Sorry, I don't think I've seen him after all. Are you positive? Yeah, I definitely remember, you see, to be honest. Business hasn't been so great. So I haven't seen much of anyone lately, and I definitely remember a guy like that. Mostly I just sit here alone, wiping down the counter over and over again. Can't say I thought this is what I'd be doing as the owner of a bar in Shinjuku, you know? Not to mention, honest guys like me are being driven out of business around here. All the other places, like that hostess club up the street, are cutting corners. Sorry to hear that, Daizo. I've got one more question, if that's okay. You have a pretty good view of the alley from here. See anything unusual out there tonight? Unusual? Now that you mention it, when I went out back before, I thought I heard a ringing sound coming from inside one of the dumpsters. Just kept ringing and ringing. Speaking of rings, I had to pawn my wedding ring to pay this month's rent. If my wife heard about that, the next thing in the dumpster might be me. Heh. Wouldn't she notice you not wearing the ring? I feel like she would catch on quick. Sigh. Oh, well. Why did I get neurosis from just hearing him say sigh? Is this her little, like, picture? Okay. Oh, looks like I am gonna have to go back to the bar, aren't I? Listen. No doubt about it, that's Tanaka's phone alright, but who would have put it there? Oh, it's in the dumpster. There's an industrial strength lock. No way I can force it open, but I bet someone in this building's got a key. Hey, Sinman. What's up? I don't think anyone in that building would have a key. There's nobody in there. I've already been inside. Can I just wait for the team to get here? If the team gets here, they'll... I would imagine the cops have a way to bust down a lock on a dumpster. Who has a lock on a dumpster anyway? What? Oh, it must be the whoever put the phone in there. Put the lock on the dumpster, right? Alright, let's go back in here. I'm sure this is not gonna go well. I knew that was not gonna go well. So what's up with the redhead? The redhead must be involved in the incident, right? That's been hinted at, I assume? Whoa, lady, we're closed. What are you doing here?
Huh?
Did you just see that girl? See what now? The lights were flickering, so I came over, but the only girl I see is you. You alright, lady? You're, like, really pale. Yeah, I'm fine. This is gonna pop up the, neurosis. So, this is, like, private property, so if you don't go, I'm gonna have to go and, like, talk to the police. You're talking to the police. I need access to the dumpster outside this building. Oh yeah, right on. Right on. Go for it. The dumpster's locked. Oh right, yeah, you'll need the key to get into it. I've got one though, so no worries. Why would you lock the dumpster? That makes no sense. Right, can I have the key? Which key? I've got, like, a lot of keys. Give me the dumpster key. I like her. Oh, right, sorry. Yes, sir, ma'am, detective, sir. Here. So, you didn't, like, actually see anyone in here, right? Because I'm just part-time, so... Yeah, don't worry about it, kid. Right, detective. Ma'am, I gotta go do, like, other duties, you know? Over there. Away from the creepy corner. Isn't your duty fixing those lights? And, like, repairing the building? The fuck are you doing? Who just leaves their warehouse like this? Laters. Okay, yeah, so looks like, what was I gonna say? Story-specific events don't cause neurosis to go up, so that's good, I believe. This must be it. A filthy paper bag surrounded by a swarm of flies. The ringing is coming from inside. Oh, but it's bloody. That's not good. I'll need to fish it out of there and get a closer look. As I draw nearer, the familiar metallic scent of blood drifts into my nostrils. Written on the bag are the two characters I know very well. I, me. What the hell is going on here? Wait, why do I know that? What does that mean, chat? What is me mean? Help me? Ah, okay. Oh, Lopez. Damn, I really thought you were gonna be, serious. Oh, shit. It's his... some guts in there. Embedded in the gruesome red mass is Tanaka's phone. As I slide the phone out, I'm overwhelmed by the smell of rotting meat and the buzzing of flies. Hello, who is this? Oh, you finally picked up. I knew you would eventually. It's been a long time. Ayami-chan? Oh, is that her name? Ito Ayami? Ayami? How do you know my name? Where's Tanaka? Where are you keeping him? Shh, Ayami-chan. Shh, Tanaka's right here with me in the sewer. Come down, there's something I want you to see. Sanity -1. Once Yukimuro's backup sees this, the forensics team won't be far behind. I'll make sure they don't miss it so it can be analyzed properly. Oh, wait, shit. Shouldn't I have wanted to not leave that there? Because didn't she say the, why is sanity now at -6? What happened? Okay. But anyway, I probably shouldn't, because she said earlier the team fucked up the crime scene during the incident, so I probably didn't want to leave the bag there. Whatever. What is this team getting here? Alright, whatever. Let's enter the sewer alone with the killer lady. The bars won't budge. The red paint is on both the inside and outside of the drain, so someone around here must know how to get in. Or we could just wait for that backup team to arrive. I bet you the backup team, the police, would know. Sorry to bother you again, Daizio, but do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley? No worries, Detective, now that you mention it, and you might not believe me, but I swear I saw a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few days ago along with some girl. He's kind of infamous around here. Probably at one of the hostess clubs as usual. Maybe the Butterfly Club? Hopefully he stays there. Anyway, that storm drain's bad news if you ask me. I'd stay clear of it. Sorry this is a little strange, but you haven't seen a girl with red hair lately, right? Red hair? Not lately. Guess that doesn't help though, huh? No, it's alright. Honestly, it's kind of a relief. What about anyone else out of the ordinary? You were listening when I said I saw a guy crawl out of the storm drain, right? At least when business is in the dumps, I don't have to deal with people like that. Well, looks like I could only have asked him one question. Which is weird. Because just a second ago I was like, there were multiple text prompts, but I wanted to ask him about the girl. Excuse me, I've got a witness who says someone fitting your description has entered the storm drain at the end of the street before. Any chance that was you? I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Friend, don't play dumb with me. I know you've been in that sewer. Tell me how to get in now. The hell you think you are? I don't care what some asshole said about me, lady. I know you take women in there, and if you want to leave this bar with the necessary parts to be with one again, I suggest you start talking. Nice. She's a rogue officer of the law. Sorry about the misunderstanding. There's a shrine in that sewer. I go down there to, do stuff. Probably going to, lose a little bit of professionalism on that one. I don't remember asking you what you do down there. I asked how you get down there. Now start talking. Alright, just leave me alone. There's a trick to opening the grate. Twist the leftmost bar to the right, and the one next to it to the left, and they come off. Then you can crawl inside. There, happy now? Oh, just leave me alone. Oop, yep, -5 professionalism, whoops. But I got a little bit of professionalism earlier. by leaving the bag for the cops, so it's okay. I actually have no idea what those stats mean, but I assume I'm gonna take a guess and say I want sanity to be high, I'm gonna want professionalism to be high, investigation to be high, and I want neurosis to be low. And I also feel like I shouldn't enter here, but you know. It's a game / movie / story, so of course I have to enter the sewer without backup. Someone has strung up some cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling, maybe in a vain attempt at creating an intimate atmosphere. Seeing that probably took a few years off my life. The photo is in good shape, and I guess it was probably taken recently. I lost sanity for that. Damn it. How was I supposed to know? Good night, Sumi. I wonder what the Shrine Gate's doing down here after all this time. Maybe the builders were too superstitious to destroy it when the sewer was built. A thin, freshly painted line of red paint runs slowly down the wall towards the well. Yeah, thank you, I noticed that. The same fresh paint used on the wall in the drain outside. Whoever painted it must be close. It's a gamble, but I could try getting down there barehanded. Gotta think there's something around here I could use to climb down safely, though. I would like to climb down there safely, if possible. I wonder if I, like, ask this dude. I'm gonna actually run back to the one gentleman at the bar and be like, yo, do you have a ladder? Do you have a ladder I could borrow? Okay, never mind, he does not. Well, the game implied there's a way to get down there safely. Hey, weird guy. Oh. Well, I can't ask any of them either. Sorry to hear that, Enclave. Oh, I lost neurosis just to double check that the bag was there. Damn it! If he's down here often enough, there's a possibility he has rope on him tonight. Oh, god damn it! I needed to grab the photo first. Now I go, hey. Give me your rope. I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together, though. I have reason to believe you might be carrying rope on you. I need it. You again? I thought you said you'd leave me alone already. I don't know anything about some rope or whatever. I don't have time for this. Why was there that kind of thing isn't illegal? Well, in your case, this definitely should be. No, it's not. Breaking into a sewer to do it, however, is. And this picture is pretty strong evidence to put you at the scene, don't you think? Hey now, say, why don't I trade you? I'll give you the rope, and you can give me that picture. I was just about to suggest something similar, except I keep the rope and the picture. In exchange, you stay out of jail tonight. Fine, just take it. You know what? I'm starting to think you might not be my type. Oh. How'd I lose professionalism again? Jesus, I'm just not professional, am I? That's fine, fuck it, we're not gonna worry about professionalism. I'm just gonna be the rogue cop that gets the job done, no matter the cost. Well, hey, at least because I bet you if I didn't have that rope, if I tried to jump down there, I'd like fucking break my legs or some shit and lose my sanity. A rope is thin, and I know it's been used, but it's all I've got. Here goes nothing. She looks so cute. What was the static? Hey, it's the redhead. At long last, I'd found Kazuki. His hands were bound and his head was covered by a dirty, blood-stained sack. I'd gone in all business, ready to handle the situation quickly, get everyone home safe, and go back to a normal life. My plans went out the window the minute I made out his captor's face. It was a face I knew very well. 6 months ago in Kamakura, Kazuki and I encountered her in a hostage situation gone wrong. She died. The cold eyes and unhinged smile that stared at me from the shadows at the end of the tunnel belonged to a girl 6 months dead. I stood frozen to the spot, unable to speak as I faced down the impossible. It must be a trick. That's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, it seemed that my shock and surprise was that she wanted to see what she wanted to see all along. The fact remained that I was alone. I hadn't told Yukimura where I was, and Tanaka's life was in her hands. What did I say? I fucking said, wait for the team, and then we come down here with the fucking SWAT's crew. But no. It was me and her, a lone detective and a girl straight from a nightmare. Oh shit. Tanaka, hang in there. I'll get you out of this. Ito, is that you? Get out. Run. She's not with you. Shh. Don't waste time talking to her. You won't even speak to me? Not even a hello or a long time no see, Ayami-chan? No, you just talk to him like I'm not even here. I'm sorry. Please save yourself. Quiet. I mean, please be quiet, Tanaka. There. Shh. It'll all be over soon, and then we'll be together, in the dark, so don't think about her anymore. Why do you look like her? What is this? Look like who? I've looked this way for a long time. What you looking for, Ayami? The bullet in my head? I won't fall for that. Anyone could have read about that case. Ayami, don't talk to her. Run, for both our sakes. Why? Why are you talking to her? Why are you talking to her all of a sudden? Oh wait, why are you taking her side all of a sudden? You said you'd help me. Stop talking to her. I'm not going anywhere. We can both help you. No one needs to get hurt. You mean like last time in Kamakura? No, Ayami-chan. No more talking. You're gonna sit there like a good girl and listen until we're done. Forget what you've seen here and go. Save yourself. See, Tanaka is so caring, even about a bitch like you. That's why he promised me to help. So we don't need you. Shh, can you hear that? The voices, they're back. You remember the little whispers, don't you? I knew it. I knew it would happen. Now I can take Tanaka with me and he'll help me find the door. It's like when I was little. There were police back then, too. Haha, don't you see, Ayami-chan? It's exactly like the last time. It'll work. Tanaka will be with me now. What door is she looking for? Makoto is here? I'm not a fan of the mini portraits near the sprite. This thing? What are you talking about? Oh, you can't see my cursor. Actually, in the game. That's interesting. But yeah, the thing about the name. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this like weird circle thing either. I wish it was just the sprites. I also wish you could see my mouse. That's weird. Everything will be different this time. This time, it will let me go. Who is it? I won't let you take him from me. He promised to help me, and now even you can't get in the way. Hey, Peko. I believe that's some Russian I can't understand. But cool. Faced with the impossible, my mind raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same, but I still didn't believe. It was when she mentioned the voices that my defenses began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I'd left it out of my reports, and Kazuki and I didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl, and into my nostrils the scent of cherry blossoms began to intermingle with the stink of the sewage. I tried to focus on Kazuki and keep him talking, but the girl wouldn't let him. He sounded strange under the hood, like he was hurt. I knew I didn't have much time. I need to know about Kamakura. How are you here? And Kamakura, I don't know why I got scared by something like that. I'm normally really good about the jump scares. And like genuinely scary stuff doesn't normally get me, but that was cheap and still got me. Maybe because of all the sprites I wasn't expecting it. Murdered me? No, it wasn't like that. I was trying to... Ayami, there's nothing you can do. I know it's confusing, but you have to run. It's your only chance to get out of this. Oh, you. Be a good little boy and hush now. You know, it almost sounds like you feel bad about it. Almost. All I wanted in Kamakura was the mask, but you were hiding it from me. I'd been searching for it for so long, Ayami-chan. So many different shrines. Then Tanaka showed up. He didn't look at me like I was some sort of rabid little animal, not like all the others. No, not my Tanaka. He wanted to help me. Really help me. Oh. And I almost believed he would before you showed up. Well, we all know what happened after that, don't we? Poof! I woke up in the dark again. I can still feel it. It hurts me, Ayama. It hurts so bad. I was this close to changing everything, but you took it away from me. I wonder why someone so nice as Tanaka would be with someone so horrible like you. So I went after him instead. He even gave me the mask. What? You don't believe me? He doesn't care about you, remember? He wants to help me. But the mask wouldn't wake up. Not like it did in Kamakura. It won't work if it's not awake. Oh, but Ayama, it worked. Everyone always called me stupid, but look at me now. Tanaka and I will be together, and I'll finally find the door. But first I have to send him there. I'm sorry, Tanaka. It's the only way you can help me. I want you to help me. Please? You promised. And you, Ayami-chan, you can watch. Even though none of it made sense at the time, the girl truly believed every word she said. I don't know what this means. What is she talking about? What is the door? When she talked about Kazuki, her eyes lit up as if she really believed he was her savior. The situation was deteriorating, and her grip on the knife hadn't loosened one bit. I had to keep her talking. Why are you doing this? I'm running low on time. Why? I told you why. You really are stupid, aren't you? Every day is the same. Is the same, is the same. But now I've got Tanaka here with me. It's like a new adventure. The dark will behave with him, and the mask in it, and then we can start looking for the door. And when we find it, everyone will. Oh, but stupid, selfish Iyami-chan. You want to know why I brought you here, huh? You're just here to wake it up. You think you're the hero, gonna save the day? Wrong. I'll prove it. Stand right there. I'll show you right what Tanaka thinks of you. Kazuki never called for help, never protested. It was like he knew it was going to happen from the beginning. Casually, like she'd done it hundreds of times before, she slid the knife across his throat. Oh. Is that preventable? I wonder. Oh, it's the cat! I could have drawn my gun on her, but I kind of figured if I drew my gun, I would have shot Kazuki. And then she would have been really upset about shooting her boyfriend, so I didn't bring the gun out. Because that's kind of how I figured that would go. Good morning, Lady Fluffington. How are you today? Yeah. Aw, glad you're so happy. I think I blocked the cat sprite. I will let you see that. I guess Kazuki already left, huh? Yeah. You didn't drive him out, did you? No bitey scratchy? Yeah. Well, that settles that, I guess. You've been good with him lately, haven't you? Yeah. If only Yukimura shared your enthusiasm. Something tells me he'll get over it, though. Do you have to play right now? Alright, alright. Where'd you hide your toy this time? Oh, cat heals all wounds. Got +5 sanity and -5 neurosis. My investigation points have gone up significantly. What's going on the laptop? An elderly man was attacked and seriously injured while emerging from a shrine in Kanda, Tokyo Prefecture late last night. The man, Takada Ayaso, 74, sustained injuries to his head and abdomen, including several lacerations, and was admitted to a nearby hospital where he remains in stable but critical condition. According to police, eyewitnesses reported hearing a struggle around 11:45 p.m. and shouting from a young-sounding voice. When asked if any witnesses had seen the suspect, police said the assailant may have been a high school-aged girl. Local high schools have been asked by police for any students fitting witnesses' descriptions, but so far they have no leads. Citizens in the area are beginning to grow anxious and have called for increased police presence around shrines and temples, especially around the time students might be coming and going from school and late at night. Local police stressed to the public to remain calm, citing that this was an isolated incident and that they're pursuing all leads. Some residents in the area, however, are not impressed with the police response. Local resident Suzuki Kawana, 71, points to a swath of random red paint marks on the shrine gates and cities, a popular... I wonder if I just read this, if this will pop up. What's this? Kazuki must have been looking at it before he left. A shrine, red paint. It has all the patterns of the case he's been working on the last few months. Yukimura's been giving him hell, saying such a minor case is wasting precious police resources, but bullheaded as always, he won't give it up. Can't say I get it either, honestly. Chasing after some weird kids and vandals isn't his style. It's weird. He's been kind of obsessive about this case, but when I ask him for details, he shrugs me off. Maybe I'll ask him about it when he comes back. Where is he anyway? It's a bit exhausting being with someone who's on their own schedule all the time. At least he brought coffee before he left, otherwise he'd be in a world of hurt. Okay. Red paint marks on the shrine gate in cities cites a popular theory in the area that there is a youth rebellion against Japanese traditional values. Police refused to comment when this was brought up in a recent press conference. Is that a Persona 5 reference? Chat, did we get it? Authorities speculate that this attack may be potentially linked to a series of crimes surrounding shrines and temples in the area, but this is the first time any violent action has occurred. The first incident occurred 2 months ago. It resulted in the main hall of a local shrine suffering fire damage, but no injuries. Another incident was reported several weeks later, where a local resident noticed several dead cats in front of a shrine's gate. Police are hesitant to link the crimes because of a lack of a specific pattern. Our cat's gonna end up dead, isn't it? I foresee the cat ending up dead. Meniki Neko is Lady Fluffington's favorite toy and has suffered from months of her batting it around. If I see any while I'm out, I should pick up a new one. Who knows, they might even bring us good luck. This is a nice bedroom. For the life of me, I can't figure out why you love this thing so much. Well, whatever the reason, I'm glad it makes you so happy, little one. There we go, we're fixing all of our insanity points. Miss Donut, her hoodie says. Hello, neighbor.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, hey, Yumi. Do you want to come in? Nope, I'm on my way out. That's the bag. But I wanted to drop this off first. It certainly has a distinct odor. Ancient family recipe. Creamy curry donuts. What? Coconut honey curry powder, but the secret is the 5 hot chilies that are hidden in the batter. They have quite the kick. These bad boys will clean your soul with fire inside and out. Wait, how are the chilies hidden in the batter? Yumi, I'm not so sure. Aha, no need to thank me. Your body will thank me after you eat them. But anyways, how have you been? All I see lately is convenience store boxed lunches and junk food. You need to take care of yourself. I'd be happy to cook for you two if you want. You're welcome around any time. How about tonight? Or maybe after you're done working sometime. Tonight might be a bit tricky, and our shifts can run a little late. Unless you're happy with us dropping in around 2 a.m.? You make a good point there, neighbor. It's bad enough with you clomping around at night. I am right beneath you, you know. Sorry, Yumi. You can blame the clomping on Kazuki. I'm light as a feather. Don't be sorry. It's the price of living below someone so interesting. Then again, there was that one time you started singing at 4 a.m. You were shouting something about the night not being able to end until you sang some idle song. What was it again? That's okay. You can forget about that if you like. Hey, CPU. Welcome. To be honest, I liked it. It was reassuring to hear you loosen up. Plus, I like to think it gives me a window into the Detective Ito's real side, you know what I mean? My real side, huh? Well, I do like karaoke. Same. Dame da da. There, we should go sometime. I can sing in English too, I'm a pro. My girlfriends thought I was half. I'm quite talented, you see. That's my work phone. Okay, I should get going anyway. But Ayami? Ayami? Don't forget my offer, okay? Come over sometime. I will. Sorry, Yumi, I've got to take this.
Hi.
Kazuki, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Thanks for picking up. I didn't know who else to call. I was wondering where you wandered off. Why are you calling me on this phone? You're not on the clock, are you? Real quick, I did change. This is the large text, right? Oh, no. Cool. I was wondering where you wandered off. Why are you calling me on this phone? You're not on the clock, are you? Sorry, I couldn't leave this one alone. I think I've made a big break. In what? The mystery of the broken coffee maker? Nope, unfortunately, that case will likely remain unsolved. The shrine case I've been working on. I think I found a pattern. All of the shrines are attached to people whose names said Kuwana. There's so many ways to write Kuwana in Chinese characters that we didn't see the connection. It's like our suspect has been going up and down Tokyo, going to shrines one by one, looking for someone. That would explain how the pattern seems so random. Doesn't explain the weird markings on or the random violence, though. No, but it's a start. I had a bit of a snoop through records, and I think she'll be in Kamakura next. I'm heading there now. I can be there in a little over an hour. What do you need me to do? Thanks, Ayami. I knew I could count on you. I don't trust anyone else. I'm just about to arrive, so I'll get started on the legwork, interviewing people in the area and seeing what they know. He's only playing this today, though? Yes. I'll probably be having to go back to it. I don't think we'll finish it tonight. I think I'll pick it up, like, on Monday next week. But, because I'm taking a short reprieve from it to do the Doom Eternal DLC tomorrow. And then the Pokemon DLC on Friday. Assuming I can beat those in one day. And then we'll be back to it. So I get the boring stuff? Serves me right for showing up late, huh? I'll get you a drink after, promise. Keep an eye out for the red paint. It's been all over the other crime scenes. I'll see you soon. And be careful. If I'm right, this person might be dangerous. In retrospect, the way Kazuki sounded on the phone that day was off. Under his normal enthusiasm was hesitation, a little shake in his voice that told me something was wrong. At the time, I chalked it up to overwork. After all, he hadn't been sleeping much in the weeks prior. If only I'd known and hadn't put up a wall of normality to hide away from it. Instead of explaining away his obsession with the case, and ignoring him as he tossed and turned, I should have talked to him. In all fairness, I wasn't the only one trying to ignore reality. Kazuki was a fierce investigator. Once he grabbed hold of something, he followed it no matter how dangerous it was. He kept me in the dark as long as he could, but in the end he needed me. So when he called me, he tried his best to laugh and joke to throw me off the scent. It worked. It worked because I let it. We have arrived in Inaba. I love the cherry blossoms this time of year. Kazuki and I will have to arrange a picnic before they're gone. Red paint? I guess Kazuki's hunch was right. But why this house? I'll leave it for now. Forensics may be able to make something out of this. The divide between the sacred and us mortals. The shrine it belongs to must be up ahead. Well, real quick, I want to run back here now and enter the one place. Welcome to Kamakura.
Konnichiwa.
I was actually looking for some information. Information? Well, you've come to the right guy. Name's Maguria. Did you know I'm no mere station attendant, but a volunteer tour guide on my days off as well? A jack of all trades. I can see from your blank expression that you don't believe me, but I'm the best there ever was. I'm not even from around here, and I could still tell you everything there is to know about this place. Hey, Juiced. Guidebooks, maps, the internet? Pah! All silly toys for amateurs. I've got it all up here. Right, that's, great. Maguria? Is that Japanese? Anyway, what kind of security do you have at this station? Are there many cameras set up here around town? Cameras, you say? I guess I should explain. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. See, I'm really less of a current events kind of guy and more of a people and dates sort. Some call me a master of time and identity. If I had harnessed my incredible knowledge and ability to examine minute events, I could have become a great detective myself. I'm sure that's true. Well, okay, maybe this one's a bit more up your alley. Can you tell me about the shrines around here? Maybe some of the ones off the beaten path. Oh, I know. Just down the street, there's an old shrine and... Yes? The shrine is, old and, nice? Go on. Okay, so dates aren't really my thing. But it wasn't fair. You caught me at unawares with that one. I really am quite knowledgeable. I believe you. So where's the shrine? Easy. Just up the road to the right. Or was it down to the left? Sorry, directions aren't really my thing. So what is your thing? I see. Well, what do you know then? Well, the locals say it has a weird aura to it. See? Bet you didn't know that. Yeah, I'll, have a look around for myself, thanks. I can see something floating on the river that has more red markings on it. I need to carefully fish it out so I don't disturb it. How can I carefully fish it out? Can I grab like a stick of bamboo? I really shouldn't do this, but there's no one around and it seems the fastest way to get myself some bamboo. Oh, I lost 5 sanity for that? Whatever. I could have just reached over and grabbed it. What? Using the broken bamboo, I can easily push the object out of the water without disturbing it. A train pass. And just like I thought, it has red paint on it. I should go to the station and see who this belongs to. Shit. Hi. What can the great Maguria help you with? I found this commuter pass by the stream. Could you tell me who it belongs to? Yeah, sure, just... Is that blood? Oh, the red markings? No, it's paint, I think. You think? Blood isn't really my thing. It's definitely not blood. Smell it. Smell? No need. I believe you. Right, it's not blood. Hand it here. Okay. Got a little bit on me, but it's fine. No problem. It's just paint, not blood. Nope, not blood. Deep breaths. Right, sorry about the temporary loss of composure. Allow me to effortlessly find the owner of this pass. Damn thing, I'll just swipe it again here. Let's see, as fortune would have it, I know the owner. It belongs to Mai, the youngest daughter of the Kuwana family. A very interesting family. But what makes them so interesting? Well, they own a lot of land in the area, and have donated a considerable amount to the local shrine as well. I often see mine working there. The house next to the station with the laundry hung up outside actually belongs to her grandmother. Except for Mai, they're all a pretty cloistered lot. She's usually a very careful girl. I can't see her dropping her pass without coming to see me about it. I know all about those passes after all. I'm the expert on train passes. Mai's a good kid. You don't think she's gotten involved with nefarious types, do you? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure it's nothing, but I wouldn't mind talking to her regardless. Well, if she's here, she's probably at her grandmother's. Anything else you'd like to know? That's all for now, thanks. Dark room covered in dust. Hard to believe someone actually lives here. There doesn't seem to be anyone home. What was that? It sounded like it came from behind me. How long is this game? I think it depends on what ending you get. Excuse the intrusion. I'm with the police. Is anyone here? Who are you? How'd you get into my house? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Ito, and I'm with the police. The door was unlocked. I don't like this music. You think because you're in the police, you could just walk through my house with impunity? I thought I'd locked the door. What did you say your name was? Not that it matters. Whoever you are, you shouldn't be here. You saw yourself in. You can see yourself out. The door, I know I locked it. Were you followed? Followed? No, I'm looking for your granddaughter, Mai. And I wanted to ask you about the red markings outside. Mai? What do you want with her? She's a good girl. You leave her alone. The last thing I need is some police sniffing around my house. When I came here, I wanted to be alone, so that my family and I could live in peace. All you're doing is drawing unwanted attention. Besides, I don't care about those superstitious markings. So you know what those marks are? There were once some who made marks in red so that they wouldn't get lost. A guide to those who passed onto the spiritual plane. More likely, it's a vandal. Can you hear that? Why after all this time? Emiko, is that you? No, she's gone. Why does it call it to you so? Perhaps you can be the one to free me from this torment. Perhaps these old bones have suffered long enough. If it wants to leave, then I'll give it to you. Slow down. Give me what? What are you talking about? You'll help me, won't you? Take it from me. It wants to go with you. Oh, lost some sanity there. Oh, lost 5 sanity. I'm sorry, child. Sorry, what is this? I feel strange. Years we spent trying to answer that very question. Fruitless years, I don't know. I have to get out of here, I'm sorry. Take it away from this place. As soon as I touched it, it was as if the lens through which I viewed the world was jarred out of focus. My vision swirled and shifted. My legs became limped, and a vile smell assaulted my nostrils. I pushed my way back into the entrance. I needed to get out of the house. So we're just gonna drop that like it's no big thing, huh? Jesus, I've lost 23 sanity now. But I'm still stable, apparently. The wave of sickness that overcame me began to fade as I emerged from the old, musty Kawana house. Immediately, my mind began to write off what I had experienced as a fluke, feelings brought on by a lack of sleep in a strange case. After a few lungfuls of spring air, my headache subsided and the nausea lessened. With every step I took out the door, the strong emotion I felt holding the mask got farther away as well. Maybe it was the old Kiwana woman who made my mind go to such a strange place. Did I notice her nickname on Discord? No, I didn't. Wait, what? What is it? There's so much spam in the Discord right now, I don't know what's going on. I'll see it later then, I think. Thanks, guy. What other explanation could there be? But as I walked away from the house, I stopped and broke into a cold sweat. My skin erupted in goosebumps. Something wasn't right. The mask was still firmly in my grasp. My knuckles had grown white from gripping it so tightly. Why had I held on to it? Before I could think of an answer, a scream from the direction of the shrine broke it through my muddled thoughts. Thanks, CPU. Oh, hi. That must be Mai. Just Knight's weird posts when he doesn't come to streams. Renato. That day at the shrine, I saw Rina for the first time. The girl who Kazuki had been chasing and who would be his killer 6 months later. Oops. Her eyes kept darting around, making her mental state impossible to read. Until that day, I'd never seen her, but she felt familiar. As I moved towards her, I began to feel uneasy. At knife point was Mai Kiwana, who must have been dragged there shortly after I arrived. Even in the warm spring air, I remember a shiver going down my spine. Tanaka, what's going on here? Everything's under control, Ito. Stay behind me. Who is she? Tell her to go away. If she doesn't, I'll do it, I swear. Please don't hurt me. I don't know anything. Please. Rina, this is my partner, Detective Ito. I told you she'd be coming, remember? See, she's staying right behind me. Just like I said she would. No one's trying to trick you. What took you so long, Ito? Anyway, tread lightly and follow my lead. Hey, your name's Rina, right? Yeah? Hi, Rena. My name is Yami. I'm a friend. Please help me. You're not my friend. You don't know anything about me. I don't trust her. Keep her back. We won't take one more step. Promise. You know, my partner's a lot smarter than me. Maybe you should tell her what you told me. About the voices. And what'd you call it? Oh, right. The dark. No, I don't want to talk about them. You said you can make them stop. Can you really? Oh, she still has, like, you can't see her sprite because I'm in the way. I don't know where I can put my sprite that it's not as in the way. Or my sprite. I wish I had a sprite, my camera. Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to move. I wanted to move my webcam. Sure. That'll work. Okay. But see, but previously, she had bandages on her arm when we were in the sewer, but now she's just got the gloves with her dress. Like I said, I've met other people like you. They were very sick, but when they came with me, I got them help and they got better. Sick? It's not real. That's right. Though I know it doesn't seem that way, it's not your fault. It's not? No, of course not. If I was in your position, I'd be scared too. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. That's right. You're wrong. You can't see it is all. What's down there eating everything up? Eating me up. I don't see anything, Rena. It's a beautiful spring day, nothing more. There's nothing out to get you here. It's below us. All the time. It whispers. Shows me things. Things it wants me to do. I can't eat. I can't sleep. There's nothing below us. I know it's confusing, but you've been sick a long time, and it won't get better unless you let us help you. You're lying. You want to hurt me like everyone else. I'll do it alone. I've always been alone. I need the mask. That's the only way to fix this, so stay away. In CPU, no. She has purple hair, like Kyoko from Danganronpa, a real detective character. Rena, there's no mask here. Oh, I have the mask. Isn't that right, Mai? Yes, of course. I don't know anything about a special mask at this shrine. And Rena, Mai wouldn't lie about that, would she? There's no reason to hurt her if she doesn't know anything, right? Quiet, both of you. You're working together. That's it, right? I know it's here. Where's the mask? Where is the mask? Please stop. I don't know anything about it. I don't. I swear. Please let me go. Hey, we talked about this earlier, right? Violence only makes everyone nervous, and people do silly things when they're nervous. I don't know about you two, but it's hard to focus clearly on an empty stomach, and I'm starving. Are you two hungry? Know what my favorite food is? Pizza. Hey, Mai, what's your favorite type of pizza? Pizza? You want to know about... I don't know. I like margarita. A little boring, but a classic. How about you, Rena? What's your favorite pizza? I can get one brought in for all of us. Much more pleasant way to talk than on opposite ends of a shrine, if you ask me. Pizza? But what about the... I promise we'll talk about all that stuff later, but first, pizza. Pizza time. I liked pizza too, before. Would you pronounce that as May? Maybe. Not now. Before? Before what, Rena? Maybe you can tell me about it. No, I don't want to talk about that. Besides, I can't eat. It makes me sick. Ever since that day. No, stop thinking about it. Mom, everyone. I know it all seems impossible and that you may have so many things to overcome before you get better. A sickness of the mind can affect the body too, and I bet once the doctors have a look at you, they can help you with that too. Hey Ito, you join us, right? What's your favorite pizza? You two? Seems to be all the rage. See, no one's out to get you. We'd all rather go about this peacefully. Stop, I don't want to hear any more about that. Don't you get it? I won't stop until I get it. What do you mean? Put the knife down. Then we can help you find whatever it is you're looking for. I know what you're doing. This bitch knows you're hiding it from me. But I know that this is the right one. I can feel it here. And if she doesn't give it to me, I'm going to make little Mai bleed. Rina, listen to me. I'm pretty sure if Mai knew anything about this mask, she'd tell you. Mai? Mai, no, her, the one next to you. You said she was a friend. Why would you lie? I can hear them. I can see them all around her. The shadows. The voices. You mean Ito? She doesn't know anything about this, Rina. You're a little scared of her, and that fear is playing into your sickness. You have to trust that what you see isn't there. Stop lying. You don't get it. It's real. She's seen it. But why? Why is it awake? Why? What is that? Can you hear it? It sounds like it does down there. No, get back. Can't you hear it? Oh God, make it stop. You said you could help me, so make it stop. Please make it stop. Please. Let's keep letting him handle it. Rina, look at me. I feel like we shouldn't reveal the mask. Although that's gonna make her think I'm a liar, I think, right? We're in this together. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. You're sick, remember? I know how real it seems, but it's not. At some point, I have to shoot her, and it seems like this conversation's not going that way. Don't look at her, look at me. I'm not saying all this to hurt you. I'm saying it to help you. Is there a timer on the bottom of the screen? Yes, there is a timer at the bottom of the screen. No, no one wants to help me. That's not true. I wouldn't have followed you all the way here if I didn't. You came here for me, really? That's right. Things don't have to be like this. You're young. It's not too late to be happy. Happy? But I don't deserve it. I'm sick. You said I was sick. I'm broken. That's why it won't let me rest. There's something wrong with me. We're all broken, but that doesn't mean we can't put ourselves back together. Sometimes we just need a little help. It's not real. No, it can't be, but what if you can't fix me? I'll do everything I can. First, you need to drop the knife. Mai isn't involved. It has to be a trick. But I don't want to be alone all the time. I'm not going to hurt her, but stay back. Thank you, Rina. That's all I needed to hear. Oh. I just lost 10 sanity. Before that day, the possibility of ever using my gun on another human never occurred to me. In my mind, doing so was a failure as a detective. A sign that you hadn't thought the situation through, that all the other options had failed. The Ayama I knew would never point her gun at the girl. But suddenly, as I stood under the cherry blossoms, that Ayama was replaced by someone else. I was a passenger in my own body, looking on in horror as a girl identical to me began to squeeze the trigger. My thoughts were lost in the din of 1,000 terrified voices. I wish I could say I lost consciousness or didn't remember what I did, but that isn't true. I remember every moment, every second, and every face that looked at me in horror. At what I did. I lost another 10 sanity. Oh, all my options are kill her. The timer's freaking the fuck out. I am now sanity at shaken, negative 43. So if I just let this roll, does it do anything, or does it just, I just have to kill her? Alright, goodbye. Lost another 10 sanity. Ito, what are you doing? Ito, put your weapon down. Don't do this. Kazuki's shouts never reached my ears. The world that I'd been in moments before no longer existed. There was darkness. And it was only me, the girl, and a voice which told me to do one thing. So I did. Oh. As my finger pulled on the trigger, Rena looked at me and smiled. I wondered why she smiled then, knowing at that moment was what was about to happen to her. It was as if she knew exactly what was happening to me. She looked at me right in the eye as the bullet ripped through her skull. The smile never left her face even then. Even after she died. Yami, can you hear me? Nurse, she's awake. Listen to me. You're going to be fine. You collapsed after the gunshot. Gun? What are you talking about? Oh no, that girl. What did I do? Hey, don't move. You need to rest. What did I do? Calm down, nurse. Detective Tanaka, if you could just hold her still for a moment. Everything's going to be fine. The nurse is going to give you something to help you sleep. Tanaka, where am I? I don't remember coming here. Oh, is he gonna break up with her now that she's, like, just killed somebody? Oh, well, I guess not. This mask seems inspired by, like, the Jack of Blades mask from Fable. It's alright. We're in the hospital. I'm here for you. Now, I know you always like getting ahead of me, but please listen to me until the end, okay? A few days ago, there was a hostage situation. It ended badly. You shot that girl. Then, well, the doctors are saying you had some kind of mental breakdown. You're awake. Good. How are you feeling today, Miss Ito? You seem much calmer now. Yeah, I guess I was a bit confused after blacking out. Yes, according to the studies we've read, that's quite common for people who have experienced the kind of trauma you did. Tell me, do you feel the following symptoms? Please answer yes or no only. Shortness of breath? Now's not the time to ask. Just say no. I'm breathing fine. Nausea? No. I feel fine. Blurred vision? No. Fatigue? No. No, I need to get back to work. We've given you a mild antipsychotic in light of your recent episode. It's our duty to make sure you're mentally and physically fit for duty, you understand? Yes. Good. Let me explain your medicine to you. We have conducted a series of tests since the incident. We found no evidence or history of neurological damage, schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder. I'm writing up the episode as a stress-induced breakdown. For your safety and the safety of others, however, we strongly recommend you take these pills daily for a period of over several months. Take a look at your chart, miss. To help keep track of the well-being of workers in the public sector, we developed the SPIN system to monitor various aspects of your well-being. SPIN stands for Sanity, Professionalism, Investigation, and Neurosis. We'll be monitoring your SPIN attributes closely in subsequent checkups, and I'd suggest you do the same. In light of recent events, let's first consider your sanity, your ability to accurately perceive the world around you. Without taking your daily medication, and given your condition, incidents like you recently experienced are more likely to occur again. Ah. I understand now. So when I've got to keep this in check, or else the mask's going to tell me what to do. That's why we just, like, plummeted in sanity once we grabbed the mask. For now, I strongly suggest you take your medication. Since your first dose is due today, please take it now, here. Oh, I lose 10 investigation points. Shit. Unfortunately, as you may have noticed, there are some side effects. What happened to Chris? Are you not friends anymore? I just moved away from Michigan, so it was harder to keep in contact with everybody. With my old college friends, unfortunately. That's the ways of the world as you grow up. Though taking antipsychotic medication will decrease the chance for any future psychotic episodes, they may make you a bit drowsy and unfocused. As a detective, this of course may lower your investigative abilities and your aptitude for seeing the details on a case. Although, your partner mentioned you may have experienced hallucinations at the time of your breakdown, so taking your medication is imperative to keep your mind clear of these visions. Hey, Sapo. I should warn you, however, if for whatever reason you're unable to take your medication, and your sanity, as measured by SPIN, gets very low, you may suffer from a total psychotic breakdown. And as I'm sure I needn't tell you, for someone in your position, that would cause both the department and your family a considerable amount of embarrassment. So please remember to take your medication, Miss Ito. See ya, Cook. Have a good night, man. In order to avoid missed doses and form a routine, we recommend you keep your pills in a familiar place, like your apartment, so you can take them every time you come home. You should also be careful with neurotic actions. Endlessly talking to people, pacing back and forth, traveling around meaninglessly, and the like. Oh, goddammit. Studies show that neuroses can act as a multiplier that exponentially speeds up a patient's loss of sanity, which given your current condition could be dangerous. Damn it. I pace back and forth all the time. You can't do that to me. We've found that patients become less neurotic by taking time out to take care of themselves. Detective Tanaka tells me you have a pet. Perhaps spending some time with the animal, relaxing, and getting a good night's sleep would help lower the levels of neurosis we see on your chart. These stress-relieving actions have no negative side effects in relation to your medication or condition. I'll leave it to your superiors to discuss professionalism with you, but it has a measurable effect on the SPIN chart. Do you understand the importance of SPIN, or do you want me to explain it to you? Interesting. We're like 2 hours in, and they finally wanted to explain that to me. Kazuki, thank God you came. I need to get out of here. They've got me taking enough sedatives to knock out a damn elephant. Did they tell you when they'll let me out? I missed you. Besides, I'm going nuts laying around here all day. Funny you should say that, as I think the going crazy thing is what they're worried about too. It's not funny. Sorry, but in life you can either laugh or you can cry, and if you ask me, it's better to laugh. It shouldn't be much longer now. The doctor says he wants to observe you a little longer is all. How are you feeling? Better, but I don't remember what happened very well. The whole thing's kind of hazy. I remember that I was feeling strange, like there was someone else there with me, and that mask. I'll stop you there. I've heard enough about that thing. It was all over the report, and Yukimura gave me a hell of a lecture about leaving mention of it in there. Where is it now? That's not important. You made a mistake. No, that's not fair. Given the situation, I don't blame you. Even on the report, you can barely call it a mistake. A highly unstable suspect had a knife to a girl's throat, and you took the shot. No matter what the other people say, I'm standing by you both now and at the hearing. I don't know what you saw, but I know you had a reason for what you did. People at HQ are already starting to take your side, but please, no more talk about the mask. It'll only hurt your case, and keep you in this hospital longer. Trust me, nobody wants that. Least of all me. Not to mention, Yukimura's had a hell of a time stopping the brass from suspending you. So I'll help him out a bit. Will you? Whatever you think you saw that day wasn't supernatural. Besides, thinking about it isn't going to help you get better, so no more, okay? You're right. It was a confusing situation, and I guess my mind is grasping at straws, trying to come to terms with it. You know, Kazuki, I think I need a break from all this, from being a cop. I didn't sign up to hurt, or to kill people. I know. We'll talk about it later. For now, you should get some rest. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be okay. I promise. Narrator. Everything was not okay. Oh, are we redoing this scene, or is it too late for me to redo this scene? Oh. Ooh, he has the mask on. Oh no. That's fine. He's immortal now, right? Hey, little one. Look at you sleeping there. Not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know what I'd do if both you and Kazuki... I can't think like that. There's more to all this and too many unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it. Manage to salvage a normal life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. A violent incident in the sewer below the streets of Shinjuku in the late hours last night has resulted in the death of a detective and an apparent rescue gone wrong. The body of Detective Kazuki Tanaka, 29, was recovered last night after nearly a week-long search, when he went missing off the streets of Kasumigasaki. The mysterious incident has left the police scrambling for answers, and a suspect, as the investigation continues into its second day. The detective who first arrived on the scene, Ayami, has declined to make any comment to the press, but her superiors say that after following a lead, she was led into the sewers, where she made contact with a lone female suspect. At the time, sources say, the female suspect panicked, and the incident ended violently before she could apprehend. There are many unanswered questions, however. It appears that besides the lone detective, there were no other police on scene, calling into question how the case was handled. There is also a question of the missing suspect and why, after Detective Tanaka was killed, the suspect was not able to be restrained. This case comes in the midst of increased scrutiny on the police, in particular the violent crime section, as the other incidents of police neglect or questionable investigative practices have been made public. Several experts have gone on record saying that Tokyo's police are not equipped to handle the recent waves of crime. The police have promised to release the results of their internal investigation as soon as possible. Superintendent Yukimura, who was in charge of both Detective Tanaka, and Ito has urged his department at the public at large to hold judgment until all the facts are in. I've heard a lot of rumors surrounding the case, but we're barely a few hours into understanding what happened down there. I think it's too early to jump to conclusions. Kubai, how's your day going? Well, Sapo, my day has been going great. I cleaned up my apartment, I relaxed, I chilled, and now I'm streaming a visual novel for the first time since, I think, like Danganronpa or something was the last visual novel I streamed. It's been a while. It's fun. A lot of reading. Voice hurts. It's just like Persona all over again. An article from 2 weeks ago. Everything in it is laid out so neat and factual it makes it seem so simple. Yeah, go back to work next week, CPU, and then it's gonna eat at me again. Or not next week, tomorrow. I go back to work tomorrow, and then it's 5 more days of 14-hour days. But the real interesting thing is gonna be trying to stream. I gotta be up at 1 AM. It's already 8 o'clock. And I want to stream twice during my, my work week next week. Is there a stream tomorrow? Yeah, the Doom Eternal DLC comes out tomorrow, so I want to stream it. It'll probably be an hour earlier tomorrow. It's like all that happened to someone else. Like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world, yet it's not. That's what happened to me, or so they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag, or the red paint. How can they write like that? Like it's true. The press will try to simplify any story to sell paper, like Kazuki always said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive, and the knife at the scene was clean too. That's what they told me, but there's no way that could be true. What really happened down there? I don't know if I want to take the pill. I lose... I mean, we probably want sanity, but I lose professionalism. Whatever, I have a lot of professionalism. Let's take the pill. The pills that the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kazuki left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake. Yeah, guy, I wish I had the day off. I do not have the day off. I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door, and that when I open it, I'll see him there. Finding these last few weeks to just be a bad dream. But it's no dream. He's gone. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone or the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Rina, that was her name. I remembered a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. At the debrief, they had me talk to a station psychiatrist, and the one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else must be thinking. The police reports, the press, no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe. If I could only get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself, I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I doubt they'll let me anywhere near it, though, at least for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. All will be revealed! Hey, I brought you some dinner.
Konnichiwa.
Thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. Can't just sit around all day, right? I know that. It's just... It's alright. You don't have to thank me. I'm no good with this stuff. I'm really sorry about Kazuki. I mean, I know he meant a lot to you, and I didn't know him very well, but... Stop. Just stop. You don't... I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I guess it's all been a bit much.
Huh?
That was a big one, huh? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best friends or anything. I was just worried is all. Sorry, Yumi. That's my phone. Work again? It's like they know when we're talking. Yeah, maybe. I have to take this, and Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime.
Hi.
I'm sorry I didn't call sooner. I need you to come into the station as soon as you can. What's this about? It'd be easier if we talked in person. See you soon. Why does it sound like there's a clock going? All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. I've worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. Oh, hey, Ito. Didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, ready or not, I'm here. I'm about what happened. It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful. And I know you two were close. I mean, I heard... Yeah, we were. But seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. If you say so, I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. Thanks. Wait, what exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. There have been some rumors about what happened to him. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's... maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it, Saki. We both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now. You didn't hear it from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Tiara was boasting about some promotion. Then I saw some movers going into your office with the CCTV earlier. it doesn't look good is all. Tiara? That guy needs a swift punch in the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. And movers in my office? This is too much. Hey, welcome back, Lopez. See, I told you you'd be upset. It's not all definite, though. All I know for sure is what I've seen on the monitors and what Bando's told me. Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time, and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Did he say anything else about Tiara's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. Hey, that reminds me. It's Frog himself. If you see him, could you give him this? What is it? What is it? I don't think the frog drawing follows standard police procedure. Do you like it? It's cute, right? See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a private thing. You'll give it to him, though, right? Sure. It's like I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him, but you owe me. Professionalism -5. Jesus, I'm so not a professional. Thanks, you're the best. Guess you better head up to the office soon, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. Why do I want to look at all these? Investigative unit offices. Tanaka and I have offices on the 4th floor. Hey, Sapo, if you can make that emote, I would be glad to make it. Or I would be glad to upload it. Feel free to put that together, buddy. I have no problems with it. Why are we spamming animals? Because Frog was on the screen. Is nobody watching chat or watching the stream? Is everyone just chatting? I respect that. Evidence storage and forensics is in the basement. I'll remember that. The reception level. Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the footage. Yukimuro's office at the top. Yes. The mustachioed man. Sorry to have you sorry to have to call you in like this. I know I promised you some time off after the whole rotten situation. I'd meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters were waiting for any excuse they could to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief. Hell, I got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. Is Purple Hair the MC? Yes, this girl's the main character. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Yes, sir, he was. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten, if you ask me. But the mayor's on my ass. He wants answers. And you're too reckless. I'm gonna need your badge. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seemed right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night, sending you in alone. I'll pay for that, too. Keep an eye on your professionalism. Oh, it's at 0. Whoops. Using the spin system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. It's not just about the inquiry, though. I'm concerned about you and the choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work with you and trust you. The options you'll have available to you are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing. Given the circumstances, we think it's best to transfer you out of the Violent Crimes Department for the time being. Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first. This isn't a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. The next month, you'll continue to be on leave. Fully paid, of course. Of course, I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. Hey, .com. Welcome, my dude. As another detective will be moving into your place, we'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear? We're gonna argue. We're furious. We're emotional. Do we just agree with him? Because, I mean, that's the thing to do, right? Is to just be like, yes, sir. And it puts us on the professional path. If we say there's more to this... Why does the text keep, like, reappearing? I would argue, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call him you old hack, because he's, like, on our side. We don't want to fuck with him. So the one on the right's not the option. We're not calling him an old hack. If we say there's more to this, I believe Tanaka specifically said don't mention the mask anymore. So that's probably going to be the solution the game wants from me. Fuck it. I would argue. Oh shit. Oh, went up to that neurosis by 5. Sir, I know you think I screwed this up, but there's more going on. I need a bit more time to make a case is all. That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there's no further discussion. Now please, go to your office and pack away any personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself. We're at -5 neurosis, which is stressed. I'm always stressed, I feel that. Sanity is low? Well, yeah, we just lapsed and shot some lady. Hey, Ito, hold up. I heard you were back in the station. Real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective. You're right. He was the best. Almost hard to believe he let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once? I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner and all. Oh, fuck this dude. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. You implying something? Are you trying to imply something about me? Who, me? Nah. What do you expect when they send a little detective in all by herself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help. Oh, fuck this guy. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, he'll disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. I once partnered with Detective Nita, but was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tiara, he probably would make a good detective. They told me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give me extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. What a morning. I'm exhausted. First, the bosses dump me out of violent crime, and then send movers ahead of me, so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess. I wasn't going through enough already. At least with my public shaming, I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. It gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. Fuck that. Oh, look at the cute little graduation portrait of her. Oh, I'm blocking it. You can't see it. Hang on, wait. The fucking mask thing startled me, though. #1 world rank. God damn it. Thanks, Enclave. I appreciate you pointing that out to me. I am the only person streaming this game, so I am the #1 streamer. Hang on, wait. Where's OBS? Jeez, there we go. Look at her cute little graduation portrait. Do you see it? Isn't it adorable right above my head? And then, oh, the picture of her and Kazuki. And the left corner. It's adorable. Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. Oh. I feel like we're, have I lost some sanity? Is that why I'm seeing stuff? No. But maybe because I've lost some neurosis. A new email is in my inbox from Yukimura. It looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. I think I see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will temporarily be reassigned, so he did make it public. How humiliating. Yeah, wait, why the fuck would you let everyone know? Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Oh. I've been at this office for years now, finally working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever Brown knows their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years if it can't be so easily packed away and forgotten. Oops. She looks so cute. This is like me. This is like the personification of me, I feel like. Oh. Yukimura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughing stock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Hey, Zero. What's up, man? Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on the mask. Rita mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I have to go on. They really like to show us that mask thing, huh? Oh, you can see my cursor. Never mind. Forensics gave the mask a once-over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go scope it out. That's you at work. Yeah, that's me at work, Lopez. It's fairly accurate. Officer Bando, the recent transfer from Osaka. It seems that Saki on the front desk is quite smitten with the guy. Hi, you must be the new transfer. I'm Detective Ito. That's right. Transferred me in last week. How you doing, Detective? Please call me Bando. Y'all got a big station here. Embarrassed to say. But never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry, never can trust the press. None of them know a damn thing about police work. If you're asking me, and it sounded like you got... If you're asking me, it sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Saki did. Well, hand it over and let's have a look. Oh, well, didn't reckon she'd send something like this. That's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. Sure. But not a word of this to any of the other detectives, got it? You got it. You're alright. I'll crack this work out, then get upstairs when I can. I owe you one. God. We're about to be... We're, like, felicitating them fucking on the roof. Luckily, I somehow didn't lose any professionalism for that, though. I passed on the letter you gave me. Way to go! What'd he say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please forget everything you saw. Slow down, I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Dang it, if I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty right now, right? Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops, please. Sure. That's my girl. I knew I could count on you not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. With Saki gone, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen. But not without getting her in trouble with Yukimura. Ooh. Oops, I know this will hurt you, Saki, but I need that mask, and I can't have anyone seeing me. Whoops. I gotta solve the case. Sorry, Saki. Let's go down to that basement. Let's have a look around. Let's grab that mask. The gate to the evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but in desperate times, I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. Unlock the door, will you? I need to have a look through some old evidence. I can't. Got a memo from upstairs that said you can't have access to the locker until you return from leave. If the bosses found out I let you in, my head would be rolling in a flash, and I could kiss my chance to become a detective goodbye. I'll tell them about the earthquake, then. I didn't think you'd stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning. Don't remind me. I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How you holding up? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in some recommendations for your promotion. I think the people upstairs have got other things going on their minds right now from the sound of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. Makes me squirm thinking about what it'd be like being in an earthquake in this basement. I wish you hadn't reminded me. I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective. I respected him a lot. He'll be truly missed. I miss him too. Is that it? I kind of thought mentioning the earthquake to him would get him to be like, no. Well, shit. Don't tell me I turned the camera off for nothing. Chat, you guys have any ideas how I'm getting in here? Oh, the hairpin. How do I use the item, though? But why didn't I get the hairpin? I guess we could use the fire alarm. Oh, we're going full shady, huh? Evacuation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Unfortunately, it'll be a short window before they realize what's happening. I'll need to get to the evidence room quickly. Here goes nothing. I've solved some puzzles. We're breaking the rules. Ito is a ruthless detective who does what needs to be done to get the job done. Fuck you, door. Give me that mask. I'm throwing away my humanity. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I'd gone through such great lengths to get it back. It's 'cause we're losing it. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. She's so cute! As strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least that would have justified what I'd done and proved the sensation I felt the day it wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than rough old wood. No voices or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course, I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Rita's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had a part to play. The mask in my hands, I quickly got out of the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess started. Something told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait until much later. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts from that night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When my stop approached, the pit in my gut changed from fear to something else. I had realized I had enough of other people telling me what to do, or how to feel, or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the only one who would give me any sense of closure was myself. I don't care about the bar. They didn't really have anything to know. This guy might, though. Hello, detective. I heard about what happened that night after the other police and the reporters showed up. I'm really sorry to hear about your partner. I can't imagine what it's like to lose someone like that. Thanks. Diazio, right? That's me. I'm surprised you remembered that, detective. No need for detective. I'm not on duty. Ayami is fine. Why is Chad obsessed with Nightbot now? What happened? How are things? Did that night hurt your business too? In all honesty, business wasn't really better or worse because of it. If anything, I got a little uptick when the reporters were here. But eventually they left too, just like everyone else. Hey, this guy's just as lonely as me! It was always my dream to cook and start a restaurant, but it's been a constant uphill struggle. What's the point? Don't give up. I know it might not mean much coming from me, but I believe you should stick it out to the end, no matter what. That's what I keep telling myself about this YouTube channel. A lot of it comes down to attitude, right? If you stay down in the dumps, people will taste that emotion in the food. That's something no amount of alcohol can mask. I guess I've been beating myself up for weeks now. Maybe that's not helping. I mean, I'm still competing with scumbags around here, but I'll try and keep my head above the water for now. Thanks, Detective, or Ayami. Stop by again anytime. Drinks on the house. Thanks, Diazio. Maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Talking to him had no reaction on my sanity. That's weird. I would have thought he would have been a nice guy. Get some drinks IRL? It's a little bit too late to get some drinks IRL. The smell of rotting meat. A phone ringing over and over. Rena, did all that really happen? Oh hey, it's that detective from the other night. I wonder if she remembers me. That detective's right here and can hear you. And she's standing right next to you, Kobayashi. What? How'd you know my name? It's written on your name tag, kid. Whoa, right on, right on. I guess you gotta be pretty smart to be a detective. Well, I, didn't think I'd see you in the flesh again after the other night. You're all over the news. Didn't know if you knew that. Yeah, kid, I had a rough idea. You still doing, actually, what is it exactly that you do? You know, I clean and do stuff. Sometimes here, sometimes over there. All over the place, really. It's pretty rad. Oh yeah, can I, have that dumpster key back? Someone locked it back up, so I haven't emptied it, and the boss is starting to get suspicious. Oh, I don't have it on me, sorry. Seriously? Oh, man, well, thanks anyway. Man, woman, miss. What are just collecting all these cat dolls do? I feel like that should de-stress me once I get the cat dolls, right? The police tape is all that's left of the department's investigation. They're more focused on writing me off as insane than finding answers in the sewer. I like how this deals with, her, mental trauma and, sanity levels. I think that's a really cool idea. Maybe I should check in with everyone I talked to that night first. Not sure if I can bring myself to go in there right away. Oh, but I didn't want to talk to the other bar. Who says they're even still at the bar? You again? Hey, take it easy. I saw what you did to Gato at the bar the other night. I don't want any trouble. Yeah, she does. She's all about trouble. Same, Sinman. You can relax, I'm off duty. Besides, you know as well as I do that guy was a scumbag. Making him wet his pants was the only way of getting anything useful out of him. Can't exactly argue with that, but scum or not, he's a big earner. You could have been a bit more gentle. Sorry. It's fine. I'm sure he'll be back eventually, whether I want him to be or not. Anyway, I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Thanks. I didn't figure you'd care I didn't think you'd care much about what happened to a cop, all things considered. Considering what, my job? It's true, police come in here all the time and act like gods. They order drinks, threaten me, and fill me up thinking I don't care. My boss tells me to ignore it since happy cops are good for business. Honestly, they're worse than the customers that they're supposed to protect us from. Am I that boring? People falling asleep during the streams? Damn. So yeah, all things considered, I don't love the police, but that doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. Hey, welcome back, Mario. If you told your buddies at the station that something terrible like that happened to me, some nobody hostess, do you think they'd give a shit? I would. I wish I could say you're wrong, but years in the force have taught me that being a police officer doesn't make you a better person. A lot of people lose sight of what it is to be human just because some government official gave them a badge. How long have you been doing this job? Not long. Only about 2 years in 4 different shops. They all promise the same thing. Better pay and customers that will treat you with some respect. I'm still waiting on both those things. Business has been in the pits lately, and I've gotten some offers that might pay better, but they're in clubs with more of an adult vibe. They said I wouldn't have to do anything weird, but I don't know. I've heard rumors about what can happen at some of the girls in those places. Country girls like me don't exactly have a whole lot of job prospects, and it'd be good money. This one's easy. Don't do it. But ever hear the phrase, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it? Not really. Well, take it from me. No one's going out of their way to help you, but that doesn't mean you can't help yourself. Just think it over before you say yes to that offer, okay? To think I'd be getting advice from a cop. Alright, I'll think about it. You got a name. It's Miho. Don't tell anyone, though. Bosses don't like it when customers know our real names. Between us girls, I've wanted to slam Goto into a wall for months. See you around, detective. It's now or never. No more excuses. I need to have a look around and find out what really happened that night. I guess this is growing up. What, the work? Or the constant work? The poor sleep schedule? That is growing up. The air still feels as heavy and stale as it did the night I came in here looking for Kazuki. Doesn't look like much has changed since then. I'm not sure why I expected anything different. Even if it turns out to be nothing, I should have a look around and see what I can find. I've already come this far anyway. No one seemed to question why the Shrine Gate was down here, or who put it down here in the first place. Yukimura said it wasn't relevant to the case. The red markings Rina drew are still on the walls. Was she trying to guide me to her, or were they for something else? The bottom of the well is hidden in darkness. They could have at least used a different rope to get down there. Touching it once was enough for a lifetime. Thanks. Oh well. Usually tired all the time, even if you do get sleep. Could be a dietary issue. If you're not eating enough, like, vitamins and stuff. Or proteins. Your body won't have enough energy to stay awake. Or if your body has a mild caffeine addiction, you won't be able to, stay awake without caffeine. I've been eating only ramen for the past week. Yeah, that would mean that would make you tired. Yes. Maybe it was a mistake to come down here. All that's left for me here are horrible memories. But I saw Rina, a girl who couldn't possibly be alive in this tunnel. I'm sure of it. Yukimura and the others didn't see what I saw. I have to keep going. There's more to this. More paint? The reports on that night never mentioned this. Could they have missed something so obvious? Welcome back, JPFR. There's another hatch going further into the sewer. It's possible Rina escaped through it on that night. Maybe I wasn't so far off the mark after all. If Rina used this hatch, I might be able to find some proof to take to Yukimura and put his doubts to rest once and for all. Better keep my guard up. She's getting nervous. The sewer seems awfully clean. What is up with games and movies always making the sewer, like, so neat and fancy? Like, hey, just go to the sewer. Turn some lights on. Walk around. Everything's fine. What the fuck? Oh. Wait. Am I back at the beginning? Is this some sort of trick? It looks like the same as where I came in. Does it have something to do with the lights? Investigation -1. Should I leave them off then? Hey, Krishan. I don't know. What the hell? That's not possible. Calm down. The lights are flashing in some sort of order. There might be something to it. Investigation -5. Oh, fuck me. I don't see the order. Alright, so this is number 1. They all blink at the same time. So that's 2. This one's 3. And then this one is 4. Shorter or longer stream? Shorter. I'm about to wrap up here. Oh, I didn't get it right. All of my investigation points. I built up so many. Isn't this gonna move up my neurosis too, because I'm having to walk back and forth? Oh, I bet you that's why this puzzle makes you do this. I have no idea how the fuck I was supposed to figure out the correct order, though. Something's gonna pop out here in a second. Rena, what's this doing here? Oh, she was an idol. And that's the song that Ito wanted to sing earlier, I bet, right? Ooh, I remember those details, baby. It's all coming together. Why am leave this behind? The door seems stuck. I'll have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface and see if I can find a crowbar or something. Fucking neurosis of having to run all the way back. Jesus. What's that noise? Lost 5 sanity. Shit, the hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This isn't good. I have to get out of here. She looks worried. Yeah, a little bit. It's not real. It's not real. Oh shit, that's what the girl was saying. Rena. It's just it's an episode, like the doctor said. It's not real. Kazuki said it wasn't real. Lost another 5 sanity. The lights are going out as I walk by them. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that mask again, by the way. Oh, hey, it's Kazuki. Kazuki? Somehow I knew I'd find you if I came down here. Wait, don't go. Please don't leave me again. Oh. My head is pounding like it was hit by a damn freight train. What pulled her down in that animation? I guess... What's-her-face said, Rena said that the voices were down there and she wasn't able to eat. And now lately, Ito hasn't been able to eat. Because when Miss Donut brought her food, she was like, shit, I can't eat this. We've left the picture up there, but who gets her back up? Who got her back here? My room? How'd I get back here? I can't remember. The tunnels and those noises in the nightmare all felt as real as the sheets in this bed. Kazuki. I saw Kazuki, didn't I? I felt like he said something to me. What was it? He didn't say anything. But how did I get home? I was in Shinjuku and I went into the sewer, and then what? Maybe Tanaka was right. I'm pushing myself too hard. At this rate, I'll burn out if I'm not careful. What's this? The photo from the tunnel? Impossible, that can't be. It was a nightmare, a delusion. It wasn't real. I must have picked it up at the station, but no. I've never seen this before. Why can't I remember? Could it have been real? If it was, then that means Kazuki really is out there somewhere, just like Rena was. Why is this photo? Some sort of stage performance? At any rate, there's no doubt about it. That's Rena, alright. Maybe someone will recognize her. My mind's racing. I need to take a moment to get my thoughts together before I do anything rash. I think, actually, this is probably a good spot to wrap up for the day. Right? This is kind of an ending point. Because we've just woken up back in our bed. The mystery is peaking. We've somehow ended up here, but it's also a calm point. A little bit of a shorter stream, but it just feels like this is the appropriate ending spot. Because I can't go too much longer, but it feels like this is an end of a chapter. Alright, yeah. So we're going to call it here for today. Going to be a short break on this game. Not because I don't like it or anything, but because I'm going to be playing the Doom Eternal DLC tomorrow. And then on Friday I'll be playing the Pokemon DLC. So when those 2 DLC packs are finished, I will return to this game, hopefully in time to finish out October. Some spooky October stuff. We're losing our sanity rapidly, so hopefully we can keep our fucking shit together. Maybe we'll try and get a couple of the endings in this game, not just one. But we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, though, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you want to look forward to those Doom Eternal, the Pokemon Crown Tundra DLC for Pokemon Sword, and all of those fun upcoming streams, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those streams, because I look forward to seeing you there with all kinds of new game content, and I hope you hit the bell button so you get those notifications for the streams, depending on wherever you're at. If you hit the bell button, it'll let you customize the level of notifications you'll get, either directly to your phone, maybe just appears in the browser, you know, maybe it sends a fucking alarm to you every time I start streaming. Please set it up that way. I would appreciate it, because I'd like to see it. Now, if you were part of the chat all this stream, because chat was doing its own thing, if you want to be a part of the chat, even after the streams are over, of course, you can join our Discord channel. The link is in the description below. Feel free to join, have a conversation with everybody. Keep the chat rolling even when the stream is over, and while I'm busy at work. But, until then, I will see you guys. Oh, shit, I almost forgot to mention. Like the video as well, if you could. It's a cute anime girl murder mystery. How can you go wrong with that? She's losing her shit. That's like-worthy, right? So if you can drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Helps boost this in the YouTube algorithm. I know this isn't the game that everyone's searching for right away, so why don't you give it a like to help maybe make it into the just recommendation queue, even if people aren't searching for it. If it shows up in people's recommendations, they'll still watch. Alright, but that's all I got for today. Thanks again, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Doom Eternal before we're back to this one. Have a good night.